Well, we're back. Mike's back. It's 26th of March. We've got him back. We've offered him some chips and he came. Chips and our welder and he's away. 26th of March. We're prepping up the boot floor with Mad Mike from Wigan. He's back. Mad Mike Wigan.
It's just.
Hey, that one down there. That fits in very nicely.
It's not bad.
Whack the chassis leg. In we go with weld that up off the back.
Ideally, you need one with a touch more power than this.
What kind of ampage it does actually throw. You've got it on a different setting.
It's just catching some dirt, I would have thought.
Still lovely that. It's obviously the prongs are getting on.
Oh yes.
But we can take it.
We have guidance internal. 10, 9, 8, ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 0. All engines running. Commit. Liftoff. We have liftoff. 11:22 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Each Conrad reports that your program is in. Power clear.
Each Conrad reporting the roll and program to full Apollo 12 on the course.
Is this a Monday or a Friday?
Altitude at 1/2 mile.
Back to the past.
To the past, my case. You know you can.
40 seconds.
You know you wanna.
Altitude 1.5 miles now. Velocity 1,592 feet per second.
Okay, we just lost the platform, gang. I don't know what happened here. We had everything in the world drop out. Roger.
+1.
Fuel cell lights and AC bus light. Fuel cell disconnect. AC bus overload 1 and 2. Main bus A and B out.
Apollo 12, Houston, try SCE to auxiliary, over.
SCE to auxiliary.
SCE to auxiliary. ECOM reports the readings back.
Mark 1 Charlie. 1 Charlie.
Flight Director Jerry Griffin taking a staging status now. Apollo 12 downrange range 17 miles. Altitude 20 miles.
Yes, gang.
Apollo 12 Houston, try to reset your fuel cells now. Inboard engine out on schedule. Altitude 33 miles, downrange 45 miles.
Got a good S2, gang.
Roger, we copy, Pete. You're looking good. Good staging and good thrust on the second stage.
We got a problem here. I don't know what happened. I'm not sure you were hit by lightning.
Your thrust is looking good, Pete.
Alright, 26th of March 2012. As you know, Mike's been in today. The body shop have been back. We offer them chips. They come back. They like it. Panels have arrived. Valance panels arrived. That's been put on now and it looks very tidy. Can't quite see under there. It's a little bit dark. We'll bring you in. You know, we know you like to pop inside the videos. The repair floor has been put on. Mike's attended to the repair sections and spot welded the boot floor to the, let's bend that up, bend the boot floor to the chassis rails there using the spot welder system. Works quite well because it gives you a neat finish all the way along here. Excuse me, I've got a cold, so you have to bear with me. Right, yes, so the cost there all done up and on. Edge here, boot floor lip onto the new outer rear valance, an original Ford piece, and then inside that you've got your inner rear valance, which was on quite fast. So that boot's starting to get some strength in it now. As it's all attached to the chassis, you start to get your strength. What we're trying to do now is get this rear quarter wing. This is the critical bit. We want to get this line as straight as we can. Now, as you can see there, that panel gap just coming in a little bit here. So we need to just see where we're losing it. Just losing it a little bit on one of the lines. Let's close that. We've got that gap there. So I just want to work on this gap. I'm going to pop some fixings in the top of the quarter just to hold it in place, and then I'm looking like might just need jacking up a little bit there. This B post is only temporarily fixed at the top. There's a little bit of movement in that. I might just take it up and just get this exactly right. Mike's going to come back and give me a hand, but I'm just going to have a little go, see if there's anything I can help with on the alignment of that. Once that's done and this panel's in place, we can then look at going across to the other side of the car, because you're going to be virtually finished around here. I've got some panels to fit on the inside of the wings once we're ready as well. I'll be getting the boot, placing the boot on and letting that sit on the back to see how our alignment's going to be. So a few rivets into this now, and then we're going to look at just getting the panel gaps exactly right. So off I go and get the drill, pop a couple of rivets in there just to hold it, and then we're going to go for some alignment. So this is the evening shift starting now. We'll do that. We'll also have a tidy up and do any jobs which Mike didn't have time to do, and we'll get on with that now. Okay, just continuing the mock-up. Got to manage to get a rivet in there. Just bashing this across now. This is your striker plate. Just trying to get it to locate up into this recess so we can get it lined up. That's looking all right. That'll pull in. All that's going to have to be pulled in. We're losing it there because there's a rivet in the way, which I shouldn't have put in just yet. I might just pop that back out, stopping the striker plate from sliding up behind the back. However, alignment wise, it's straight, following that line, and that's good enough for the braze. Obviously, the rivet will come out, that's to be pulled up even more. The rivet doesn't quite get them together. I'm just getting the general alignment so I know where I am. This is pulled up nice into that. You can see the old paint mark where it used to be. It's right down underneath, so this has moved where it should have done. That's in position there. Let that one go there for now. So now we'll see how it's worked towards the back, which it looks good. That pinches up and lands in there, so that's nice. We get a clamp on that. Hold on, let's get a clamp on that. In we go. Across, down, lock on. There, so we're there. We're there. Okay, so let's just see what happens with this. That closes, it's close, but I think I might go across just a touch on that before we fix it, because look how close we are there. Parallel though. So, right, a slight adjustment on the door now. We can lift the door. The door can come up so that coach line goes straight, which gives you a better clearance there. So, touch on the door, just give it a bit just of a movement there. Just jack the door up. There you go. There you go. There you go. That's actually parallel. And we're all right there as well. So there you go. So okay, you know, it's in the what I call in the zone where it's doable. Let's just step back and have a look at it. So that looks parallel. You can make some improvements on that, of course. Slight tapping and banging and bashing, but it's in the zone. Have a look. which is what we want. So the wheel tub follows everything there. So that's set, and it's sitting on it perfectly, look. So we know that was right. And that goes across there like that and fits up. Take this brace can come out now. You'll see everything goes back together. Once we remove this brace, just put it under tension. So now I've got the rivet in, I'm going to pull that brace out. Are you ready? Let's get the brace out. I'll go pear shaped now when I get this out. There she goes. That now lands on top of your wheel tub like that. That pulls up there like that. You can now offer that up into the tub. We'll do that later. Bracing hasn't affected anything there, so that's okay. Just going to get this door and just give it a 1-2 buckle my shoe. 1-2 buckle my shoe, there we go. Some door striker catches would help us to have that land in the right place. But so that takes us there. We need to just put some cardboard on so that sits out, otherwise it's difficult to get a grab some of this cardboard, stick the cardboard in there underneath the door so it just, and just let it just so you flush. So there you go, there you go. It's alright, isn't it? That's a better gap. We're there now, no problem. Okay, I'll go revert to the back now. Look at that, that's not bad at all. It's a lovely lift off. That's a lovely lift off, that's not bad at all. Nice 80s tune, Bruce Springsteen's Glory Days. Great memories, great song. And we're on. Do you like it? It's nice. Walking you around today's work from Mad Mike and the crew. Mad Mike and his dream team have been in. Do you see what I mean about the dream team? Yes, you do. Look at these superb spot welds. We like them. It's the way to do it. So, let's get the back quarter attached now with a rivet. I'll do that next and I'll photograph it. Okay, that's, see what I mean here? Just, it's trying to meet now, isn't it? It's trying to have a go. So let's do it. Okay, I've just jammed a block of wood up there. I'm just tapping that in now. Hear that? Popped into place. Away we go. Keep going, keep going, keep going. That's it. That pops in. That's how Mike intended it, I think. Look at that. Right into that line there. So we're on that. Take this off now. Wood off, and that holds itself in place. So that bit's done. Let's photograph that. Okay, so yeah, I've put that rivet in there. That's going to hold that in position there like that. Getting some strength into the car now. As you just amazing what a few little tack points do. Straight away, I'm solid. Things are just coming to shape. That's a great thing. We've got this back panel here now. We can line that up. I'm going to need some. We're going to need some rear panels that come down, form that boot lip curve. We've got to get them fitted. We've got a fuel filler cap there to fit. The boot jack. Not importing that just yet. Okay, so we've got that to do. Let's take those out. Show you around from the inside. Whoops, that's that panel there. Sorry about that. Okay, what I'm going to do now, take the tension off these torsion bars so I'm going to sit the boot on. It's going to give us an idea of things as well, the boot. So if we get the mole grips, I should be able to release those torsion bars, which are on a locking tab there, see. But so we'll get that off next. Okay, hold on while I do that. Right, I'm just gonna, this is under tension, I'm gonna block the wood and force this, so you can see this, just gonna just jolt that forward. It's under tension now. So now lands flat bang there. See where start to get an idea. See that line? Just going to follow that line so we know whereabouts we are. Don't take that for gospel that the bracket dinner got bent when it was pulled out, so you know you're looking close there now. I'm going to shunt it across the touch. So that's that. That's what you're looking for, approximates, and then the fine tweaks. So you can then say to yourself, right, I'm in. Look at the key checkpoint. I'm in. I'll put that back valance into that little groove there, so that'll be lost when that's infilled. You join onto your quarter onto your wheel tub there. Be lost with that fill, with your braze and fill, and then braze and fill across there. You're looking good. That's the original coach line when the panel was took off. That's good. Little nib up there, but we'll bash that down. And so that's that part done again. You know that you're somewhere around the right place there. Okay, so feeling happy about that. Perhaps a little bit close on this edge, bottom corner, but that's a good gap. So I'm happy about that. There's plenty, and it's just this little bit here. We're not just panel beat down a touch and just get that right. Okay, boot floor, well, good, we're doing nice. Tub just wants to be squeezed up now, so its lip hits that. That's not a problem. There's plenty of metal to attach to there. So basically, you're all in that area, and then the same to be done on this side, of course. But we've learnt from this side how to do it. So now some still shots, and that's a wrap for today.